Patriots, and welcome to the Pushback channel. I think we're over our cold now, so this should be a little bit better. Listen, I just want to talk for a moment about Debbie Wasserman-Shultz. She's already involved in one lawsuit down here in Florida with it's Sanders versus the DNC. It's a corruption case because they stole the primary from Bernie Sanders, so it's on behalf of the Sanders supporters. But she's got bigger problems. I want to make sure that you're aware of the Imran Awan. It's IMRAN-AWAN. She hired him as an IT person, and oh my gosh, I don't know where to start. He's a Pakistani national. He didn't have the proper security clearance. She hired him anyways. She paid him $165,000 a year. Then, which is a lot more than they usually pay. Then she also hired 3 other family members and a friend of his. And in total, they pulled about $5 million out of the DNC for maintaining the security on her computers. Been tied to at least 40 House members, and also including things like the Intel Committee from the House of Representatives. So they had access to basically everything, including the information that went to WikiLeaks. So they obviously could have been a source of that, although many people believe Seth Rich was. That truth will come out. But without the proper security clearance, and despite hiring families and friends and the $5 million, these people wired $300,000 to Pakistan. The wife of his wife left the country with $12,000 in cash and had wired previously over $300,000 to Pakistan. He had recently just wired $300,000 to Pakistan, U.S. dollars cash, and had $12,000 in his possession when he was arrested attempting to flee the country. Now, back at the beginning of the year, he had his access to computers taken away from him, even though he was an IT guy, because of some shaky goings-ons that were uncovered and because he was under investigation. But Debbie Wasserman-Shultz refused to fire him. In fact, she kept him on the payroll, and had he not been caught trying to flee the country, it's believed that she would have continued to pay him even when he was in Pakistan. It's also been uncovered that he has sent information that he probably acquired from these House members to the Muslim Brotherhood. So it looks like espionage. It looks like blackmail. Why else would she keep him on the roll and hire his family, most of whom had zero IT experience? They hired one 20-year-old fresh out of school who really had zero IT experience and rarely, if ever, showed up. And they gave him $165,000 a year as well, where most of these guys are making about $50,000 or $60,000 a year. So there's a lot of shaky stuff going on here, and I want you to look into that. It's Debbie Wasserman-Shultz and Imran Awan, and if you'll just Google or Bing or DuckDuckGo those things, if you'll search those things, you'll start to uncover things that the mainstream media is avoiding at all costs that will probably turn out to be the biggest espionage and criminal case in American political history. So I want you to look at that, and we'll be back another day with another topic. Thank you for watching.